Instant smokes. For those of us who play so much Counter-Strike that others have a genuine concern for our well-being. The longer you play CS, the more you realize two things. How important timing is, and how often your team just fucking sucks. Back in my day, if you wanted to throw a cave lurk smoke on Ancient, you got into a practice server like a man for 12 hours. Minimum, and you sat there like a damn dog practicing lineups like this. The worst part is you'd maybe use this once a game. I mean, it was just useless knowledge. Nowadays, you can throw shit like this. I mean, what the fuck are we playing? Instant smokes are genuinely a game changer. So this video is for people like me. Have you been focusing on killing the enemies? Well, you're playing Counter-Strike wrong. Get ready to learn. In all seriousness, I have cut through a lot of the bullshit here. We don't need to be learning instant Xbox smokes for the 17th to the left spawn on fucking Dust 2, dog. Here's the good shit that you actually should know, whether you want to use it to play aggro or you just want to be useful for once. Also, in all seriousness, here's a segue to my sponsor,
Skin Club. Skin Club is one of the most popular CS2 case opening sites, with hundreds and hundreds of cases to choose from. All games on the site are provably fair, so everyone has a fair shot at high-tier items. And some cases on Skin Club offer up to 35% better odds than CS2 cases. But that's not all. Skin Club offers awesome other game modes, such as upgrades, and have missions all users can complete easily to earn free cases. They offer free daily cases that everyone has access to just for signing up, with some free cases even having $1,000 skins up for grabs. Claim a free sign-up bonus when depositing by using my URL in the video description below. Don't use anyone else's URL, because I really like money and my greed is consuming me. Back to the video.
Let's start with Ancient. On both T and CT, you have 5 spawns. Let's start with the CT side. Hot take. I don't think you need to know the instant elbow smoke. Casual detected. Upon further consideration, I was wrong. You're about to hear me rant about how you just throw the smoke from Red Room since you get there first. However, the instant elbow smoke not only gives you one less thing to worry about when you're fighting the arguably most contested part of the map, either that or B ramp, but it also blocks any lineups that the T's might be throwing from elbow. Therefore, I officially retract my statement. With that said, I do play B though, so I'm only teaching you the elbow smokes for the shitty spawns. So let's get to the good shit. From spawn 1, aim at this little edge on the temple and shift walk from the top to the bottom of it. When you reach the bottom, launch that bitch. This is an instant door smoke. Spawn 2, you're gonna aim at the same spot, but instead this time 2 things will change. You're gonna be run throwing, and you're going to release at the middle of fucking whatever this is, and not the bottom. If you throw and you hit the bottom, like the first spawn, your computer will explode and your whole family will die. It will look like this. Spawn 3. Here is when we go freaky style. Start by aiming at the top of this mountain. From here, hold D until your crosshair passes the main temple fucking twin tower thing. Second you pass that building, jump throw. No shifting or crouching, you just hold D until you get to the building, and then you send the bitch. This is an instant cave lurk smoke. Tell your team if you're gonna throw it. A cave smoke gets thrown by the T's a lot, so that they can go fight from cat. This looks like that, but of course it's actually blocking all the vision and separating this lane in half. This is a great smoke though. It lets you do a lot. It is very versatile. I would highly recommend pairing it like it's a fucking steak. Throw the cat molly with it, then throw that whorish nade that lands behind the molly too. Because if you get this spawn, this is how your CT rounds will look. If you don't know the cat Molotov, you're a fucking pussy. But with that said, there's a million ways to throw it. I run along this wall. You aim to the top right of the little blue road bumper things. I don't know what these are fucking called. And you middle click throw when you cross this big ass rock. Spawn 4. This is the worst spawn. Cap. That's spawn 5. Check this out. Find these little circle dot fuckers under the pocket where you can see the sky. To the far right one. This one right here. W jump throw. Take a little mini step. It's so bad that I'm actually going to teach you an instant elbow smoke. Above the nipple thing, you're going to see a little dark rectangle. Aim a bit to the right of that, and W jump throw. Congrats. You run out Red Room, you fucking throw a molly in front of that smoke and pretend to be donk. I don't know. If you're going to keep playing B, either go out of your way and find your own and stop taking my shit, or I just aim in the middle of this fucking sky area bullshit and I jump throw, because this will at least cover the boost so you can cross and do whatever you want. It usually prevents rushes too. Spawn 5. Back to the glory days. This left nipple is where you will begin. From this breast, aim up until you're about a crosshair length above the mountain and W jump throw. Don't take a step. just tap W and jump throw. Practice a little bit. It's a door smoke.
There's 100% an easier way to throw that, and honestly, I don't think any of you fuckers are actually even going to use that. So take an elbow smoke from spawn 5 here. Find this. There's like a black part on it. Aim to the left of that. W, jump throw.
Congrats, you are now a CT demon. T side, of course, these are all going to be instant red room. There's 2 spawns where you're like under a fucking bridge, like that one freaky ass fucking pedophile from Dora. The other 3 where you can actually see the fucking sky. You will be able to throw instant red room smokes, and they're all pretty easy. These will all be W jump throws. Okay, so fucking stay with me now. We're gonna tap W, and we're gonna fucking jump throw. Spawn 1 farthest to the left. You see this weird plank looking thing? That's the one. Aim a bit to the left. W jump throw. Spawn 2 and 3 are the exact same, making this very easy. I'm going to demonstrate with the one farthest to the right because you can see the spot where we need to aim a little bit better. At the top of this temple structure, you're going to see a million holes. In between these holes, there are these little divider things. This one right here, next to the far right hole, this is your friend. Aim above it, and congratulations, you're done. Shift, W, jump throw. This is how it looks from the far right spawn. And this is how it looks from the final one. You can see it can be a bit hard to see with the foliage there, but that's the one. Mirage. You already know what's about to happen. If you're anything like me, you're probably like, why even bother learning the instant window smokes? Mirage won't even be around that much longer. And next thing you know, you've played 700 more Mirage plugs. There are 10 total spawns on Mirage T side. Here I have highlighted them. You can only throw instant window from 5 of them, and they are these 5. Now, the other 5, they are possible. You just have to do a bunch of nerd shit that complicates the fuck out of everything. I'm not going to teach you that. The main 5, here we go, from right to left. And let it be known, Adept, if that even is your real name, that I have never missed one of these smokes. Not even one. So if you've ever ran out mid, and the smoke didn't land, and it wasn't me, I'm good for it. Spawn 1, back near the trash can. This is my favorite one to throw. It's incredibly easy. You see this little white box thing? You aim at the bottom of that while crouched. At least I crouch. I don't know if you have to. W jump throw. Voila. Spawn 2 is the one right in front of the last one. I have an op with this spawn. I usually like to go get my head fucking blown smooth off. But if we look up at this rail, you're going to see 4 little heart-shaped things. You aim at this one. It's the third to the right. And you just put your crosshair literally right below it. This one's very easy to remember because the top of your crosshair sort of becomes an extension of the little rail thing itself. And it's like right in the white gap. Shift, W, jump throw. For the record, and this applies to the rest of the video, you can just tap W and jump throw. Shifting for me just works a lot better. And so for a lot of the smokes in the upcoming sections, I naturally say Shift W jump throw. You're going to hear it a lot. And I don't think the distance you throw the smoke changes from a Shift W jump throw and just tapping W and jump throwing. Shifting for me just prevents me from fucking sending that bitch 900 miles away. Kind of like crouching in Minecraft when you're like really high up. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to do it. It's more of a security measure. So do whatever works best for you. Spawn 3 in front of the A. This one's also very easy to remember for me. I remember it as the testicles on the rug. Find the pair of testicles on the rug, and you aim at the little gray border right above it. Shift W jump throw. Spawn 4 to the left of the previous one. This one's also pretty easy because you're always going to notice this gray chipped paint in the wall. It will always stand out the second you just fucking stare at it. And then you aim at the little heart shape of the balcony, and you aim right at where the curve ends on the left. Shift W jump throw. You're done. Last but not least, F spawn 5. This is the one closest to Palace. It's probably the hardest one because you're working with little specks on the wall here. But in game, if you practice it, it actually is not that crazy. You're going to see these little 2 specks / lines right here. There's a gap in the middle of them, and you want to just aim to the right of them. Shift W jump throw. If you want to forget that one, I won't blame you, but it is also pretty easy when you've done it for a little bit. For CT, this might be a little niche, so I'm going to be quick, but if you're like me and you play short, here are some instant cat smokes. And before any casuals comment that you're just throwing a top mid smoke for the tees, enjoy level 6, retard. Smoke like this, ask yourself, could your opper still see the cross to boxes here? Yeah. Dumbass. I'm talking to no one here. From left to right, spawn 1, you're actually going to use your view model to line this up. So if you're a freak who plays CS like it's Doom, ignore. Top of the smoke grenade itself, it's going to line up right in the middle of these little boxes. Shift W jump. Spawn 2, this is the one closest to window. Look for the oil stain. Go up to the top of the building, Shift W jump throw. Spawn 3, this is the easiest by far because it's literally just a jump throw, but practice this one because you do have to aim at this dot. That can be a little hard to see, but when you know where to look, pretty simple. Spawn 4, aim at the right rod that holds up this green overhead thing. go up to the top of the building, Shift W jump throw, and finally back right spawn 5. This one's also very easy, but there is no wiggle room at all, so just get it right. Aim at the far left of the oil stain / shade, and it's just a jump throw. Dust. There are 14 T spawns on Dust 2, and there are some psychotic tutorials about instant Xbox smokes, instant B door smokes. These are cool and everything, don't get me wrong, but they're not effective at all in practice, and you're far better off just throwing the regular ones, at least in my opinion. However, there are some useful ones. There's about 5, and they're all instant long door smokes. And from these far right 5 spawns, it's actually very nice. Long door seems to be getting smoked less in my experience, and people just seem to be going out with flashes. I've honestly forgotten how nice it is to go out with a smoke there as well. So if I have one of these 5 spawns, I have been starting to do this a lot more. From the very far right, spawn 1, aim at the top of this coil, go up to the building, jump throw. Spawn 2 is practically identical to that one. You aim at the coil, except this time, just a little bit to the right. You do actually have to aim a little bit to the right or you're gonna fucking launch that bitch. And jump throw. Spawn 3, very easy. It is the exact same as spawn 1. Aim at the coil, top of the building, jump throw. Spawn 4, also very, very easy. Probably the easiest one because it's literally just the top part of this building here. And finally, spawn 5. When you aim at this part of the building, you're gonna see these like 2 shadow gap things. You aim right in the middle of it. W jump throw. Inferno. This is the last map where instant smokes actually can really help, but I'm a B player on Inferno, so go fuck yourself. I need my smoke for when I hear 28 fucking players running down banana. You hit them with one of these fuckers. For that reason, please enjoy the FaZe instant mid smokes presented to you by Nard Out here. Sped up 8 times. Did that help? I hope that helped. On Nuke, there are instant vent smokes. 2 are pretty easy, and I'll like fucking put up Styko's video or something and show you them.
Let's get into this. So spawn 1 is the easiest one. This is exactly the spawn you want to use to rush because you will see the timings. You're going to aim at the cable here with a line of the ladder, and then you're going to just run and release it. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm referencing this cable right here, and it pops real fast, and at the beginning it doesn't cover fully the vent dive, but it will slowly go for spawn 2. I'm going to use pretty much the same lineup. It's the left side of the ladder this time though, over the cable while crouching a little bit above it, and then uncrouch and just move into the line that you would have as if you were at first spawn.
The rest, they're not even worth knowing. Just throw the regular fucking smoke. I play outside, so go fuck yourself. And if you play Anubis, I hate you. Train is cool, but like anyone's gonna play that shit. In all seriousness, if this video gets 100,000 likes, I will make a full CS2 utility guide. And with that said, not only do I think 100,000 likes is very doable, but I'm going to be very upset if we don't get to 100,000 likes. My day will be ruined. Have a good day.